What's up, YouTube? First video ever. It's December 30th. Want to start this channel for the 2021 year. Never done videos on YouTube. Wanted to start it because I wanted to document things, document my year. Kind of committed myself to see if I were to do YouTube, how would it go? How much fun would I have? That type of thing, because I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, just never really got to it or really had enough confidence to do what all these other people do on YouTube. But hey, you gotta start somewhere. So if you bear with me, it's gonna be awkward, but it's gonna be fun. So I decided to start with a reaction video. Because I love watching reaction videos. For one, I can sit and watch reaction videos all the time if I let myself do it. And what better way to start that reaction video in 2021 than with the video called The Magic of Not Giving a F. So it's a TED Talk. Thought what better way to start it with the TED Talk. So let's get into it. Let's go. Escape.
We're living in a post-tidying society. Everyone, including me, has a story about decluttering their home, gathering all of their possessions into the middle of the floor, deciding what brings joy, and then bidding farewell to a set of spatulas in pursuit of a calmer, happier life. But what if we could gather up all of the other stuff, tasks, events, obligations, relationships, and drop it at the curb without a single regret? And by doing so, be free to focus our time, energy, and money on the stuff that really makes us happy.
I will love that.
I figured out how to do it. It is great.
Well,
and I call it the life-changing magic of not giving a fuck.
I don't know why that was so funny to me. It's in the title.
And I hope you'll excuse my language because there is more where that came from. So before I can teach you how to stop giving a fuck, we have to talk about what it means to give one in the first place. Giving a fuck means you care, right?
Yep.
So when I say I don't give a fuck about Game of Thrones, I mean I don't care about Game of Thrones. Now let's take the concept a step further, and let's define your fucks as your time, energy, and money.
I don't know why I love the way she's talking.
So if you don't care about something, you should stop giving your fucks to it. I don't care about Game of Thrones, so I don't spend time watching it. I don't spend energy wondering where the next season is going. And I don't spend my money on the books or merchandise or anything Westeros related. Game of Thrones does not get any of my fucks. Make sense?
Yep, I got you.
By making these calculated decisions, you wind up with more time, energy, and money to spend on the things you really do care about. And I call that making a fuck budget. I'll get back to fuck budgets in a minute, but first, I want to tell you a little bit about how the life-changing magic of not giving a fuck happened to me. 2.5 years ago, I was a senior editor at a major New York publishing house. I had spent 15 years clawing my way up the corporate ladder. I had a roster of best-selling authors, and everything I always thought I wanted from my career was coming to pass. But I was really, really unhappy.
It's usually how it happens.
The kind of unhappy that makes it hard to get out of bed in the morning. The kind of unhappy that makes it hard to commute 45 minutes on the New York City subway. And hard to spend 8 to 10 hours at your desk before turning around, going home, and doing it all over again. So I quit.
I know someone going through that right now.
And making that decision was also really hard. A lot of red wine, a lot of tears. But what came after I quit was nothing short of life-changing.
Usually how it happens.
Once I removed myself from the culture and lifestyle of a job that had been making me so unhappy, I was free to focus my time and energy on what would make me happy, including working, but just in a different way. And eventually,
Let me just say, these origami birds in the back are awesome. They're so cool. All right, back to the thing.
on moving from Brooklyn to a tropical island, I stopped giving my fucks to working for a corporation, wearing pants, and taking those long subway commutes.
Wearing pants, okay.
And I started giving my fucks to working for myself, wearing bikinis, and taking long walks on the beach.
Bikinis.
I'm telling you, life-changing. But none of that change happened because I tidied up my apartment. It happened because I cleared out my mind. Let me try and explain. Imagine your mind is a barn, and inside it are all of the things that bring you joy, but also all of the stuff that annoys you. The potential for a happy life is there, but you have to clear out the annoy to make room for the joy. This is mental decluttering, and it is magical. I did it by accident when I quit my job, but it was so amazing that I developed a way for you to do it on purpose.
Okay.
I call it the not sorry method. It has 2 steps.
The not sorry method.
Step 1, decide what you don't give a fuck about.
I could tell
Step
you everything
2,
right now.
don't give a fuck about those things.
Well, it seems pretty easy.
Simple, right?
No.
But I know what you're thinking. This sounds like a recipe for turning into an asshole. It's okay, I get that a lot. But that's where the not sorry part comes in. See, my method is all about not giving a fuck, using honesty and politeness. So in the end, you don't have to feel guilty. You were on your best behavior, and you have nothing to apologize for. You are quite literally not sorry.
Not sorry.
And you're also not an asshole.
Nope.
So how might the not sorry method work for you?
Usually, you're not an a-hole, but people are so mad at you because you don't care about what they're caring about, what they're saying to you. You don't want to do what they want you to do. You don't want to participate in what they want you to participate to. You don't want to help them do what they want you to help them do. It's basically whenever someone thinks you're an a-hole like that, most of the time, 75%, 75% of the time, it's because you're not doing what they want you to do, and they're mad that you're not doing what they want you to do. So they call you the a-hole when you're really not. It's just them being mad that you're not doing what they want you to do.
Well, let's say you love Game of Thrones, and you've been invited to a Sunday night dinner party that interferes with watching your favorite show. You feel bad about turning down the invite, but you really love Game of Thrones, and you don't want to record it to watch later because spoilers. Well, you only have so much time, energy, and money to spend on Sunday night. So, you need to consult your fuck budget. Decide which activity brings more joy, and allocate your fuck bucks accordingly.
I love
And
this
I'm
terminology.
telling you, if you respond in a timely
Look
fashion,
at this graph.
no thanks, can't
Look at
make
this
it to
graph.
that dinner party, you've done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
You were honest, you were polite, and you don't have to be sorry about it.
I get it.
And that's just the tip of the fuckberg. You can apply the not sorry method to anything. Tasks, events, obligations, even people. You start by making a list of everything that's cluttering up your mental
The
barn.
fact that it says baby
All of the
showers.
impositions on your time, energy, and money. The fucks you're being asked to give.
Yeah, okay.
To keep it manageable, I go by category. So, for example, work is one category. And 5 fucks on your list might be mandatory meetings, conference calls, your coworker's charity half marathon, a going away party for a coworker you don't even like, and doing your actual job. So once you've listed them all out, you perform the not sorry method. Step 1, decide what annoys you, non-essential stuff you don't care about. Step 2, stop giving your fucks in the form of time, energy, and money to those things. Then cross them off your list with a big black marker. It feels good. Just go with it. What I'm saying is, yes, you may have to get up and go to work every day.
The list.
And you may have to attend some mandatory meetings. But you do not have to attend a going away party for a colleague you don't even like.
Yeah, that is
But
true.
if you're still having trouble not giving that fuck, I recommend a visualization exercise. Picture how you're going to feel when you walk into that party, annoyed or full of joy.
Most likely they're going to be annoyed.
It's been a long day. Your feet hurt. You don't love socializing with your colleagues at the office, let alone at a shitty bar.
And you probably won't ever see them again.
You really don't love pictures of warm Coors Light. So what should you do?
Especially if you don't drink.
RSVP no, of course. Why would you spend your fuck bucks or your actual bucks on this party?
Yeah, you're going to spend your money on something you don't even want to go to.
You do it because you feel obligated and guilty.
Social status.
You are psyching yourself out of a perfectly fine response, no, before you even try it. Most people just don't think this stuff through. They say yes to things like this right away and then wind up wasting time.
Yep. It's like you could easily say no and go home. You probably won't ever see these people ever again, more than likely, especially if you don't like the person in the first place. So if you don't like this person in the first place, what's the point of going, being miserable when you could be at home or go somewhere else you actually want to go? It's like automatically in our mind, we're like, okay, it's a going away party. I have to go. You don't have to go. I mean, it's something I had to work on, something other people had to work on. That's why I'm watching the TED Talk. That's why I'm doing reaction. But it's like you really don't have to do a lot of things that our mind automatically thinks we have to do, automatically thinks we're obligated to do. It really will declutter a lot of stuff. I'm gonna try this method. I'm gonna try it all 2021, and you're gonna watch me do it. Back to the video.
Energy and money on an annoying, unenjoyable night out. You waste even more time and energy just dreading the party a week beforehand. And even more, trying to come up with ways to weasel out of your commitment. And then worrying that you'll be seen as an asshole for bailing at the last minute. And honestly, if you do bail at the last minute, having never intended to go in the first place,
you just wasted
then you
all
are an
that
asshole.
time.
And you should feel bad about it.
You wasted all that time. You could have just been upfront and honest about it.
Pause, visualize, and say a timely, polite, no thanks, can't make it. This is how you stop spending time you don't have with people you don't like doing things you don't want to do. You'll be less busy, less burdened, less annoyed. You'll have so much more time, energy, and money.
And even to that of what she said, you spent all week dreading this. You spent all week in this mindset of annoyance and frustration when you could have saved yourself all of that time. You could have saved yourself all of that time. It goes to show, like, really, how much time are we spending just dreading things? Just, like, dreading what we don't want to do. Something we've gotten ourselves into because we were too scared or we felt too obligated to say yes.
You will wonder why you didn't stop going to baby showers 10 years ago.
Now,
But look, you don't have to
see,
quit your job and
the
escape to a
mindset.
tropical island like I did. You can make massive, liberating, meaningful change just by clearing out your mental barn, making a fuck budget, and sticking to it. You don't have to organize a yard sale. You just have to say the words, "No, thank you.
No,
I
thank
don't
you.
have time. I can't afford it."
I can't afford
You can
it.
even say, "I don't want to."
I
The
really
world
just
will
don't
not
want to
end.
go. Now, I don't want
This
to
is
be
you
kind of
being
an a-hole
honest
way to
and
say
polite.
that, though.
No fucks given, not sorry. The life-changing magic is right there for the taking. And to be honest, decluttering your house only takes about a week, and then it lasts 1 or 2. But
You have to
mental
do it
decluttering,
again.
learning how to say no, set boundaries, and give fewer, better fucks,
So people do spring cleaning.
that lasts forever.
Spring cleaning for your
Thank you.
brain. Spring cleaning for your life. Okay, that's the end of the video. Quite liked it. But everything she's saying is true. You gotta have to think about it. And it's something you really don't have to think about. You just have to program your brain to say, do you have time? Do you have the money? Do you want to? If one of those are no, like I said before, don't go. Don't do it. Don't dedicate your time to it. Now, if all 3 of them yes, then I mean, you don't really have to think about it. You know if you want to go. You know if you want to do something. If you want to allocate your time to it, you're going to allocate your time to it. If you have mental struggle or heartache or your soul is bothered by it, don't do it. They're usually the things you really don't need to be getting into. It's usually a sign. Now, some people might say there's no such thing as signs. I believe in signs and issues. That's usually a sign for me. I can't tell you how many things that have happened that would have happened to just would have been in a bad situation if I hadn't listened to my first mind or my gut. And I think this video will help me a lot with that. I'm probably gonna save this video so I can watch it. It was 6 months from now. So that was just I like the way she phrased it. Simple. Simple. That's what gets through to us. Simple. That's what gets through to us the fastest. Simple. So okay. It is what it is. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys for watching my video. First video up and done. Look for more in the future. I am gonna start other channels because I want to do a try channel where I try different things, do different things. I want to do a vlog channel, which I don't know when that's gonna come out, but we'll see about it. But I do want to do it. And I don't know, maybe something else. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how this goes. Also, this shirt, Focus, Tomboy Plus. Yes, I'm a part of that. You go check it out at tomboyplus.com. That's the website. On Instagram, it's Tomboy Plus. You could catch me on my personal Instagram page for Karen Witherspoon _ Follow me on there. I'll probably put it in the description of this video when I figure out how to do it. Camera keeps 2020, December 30th, 2020. It's just crazy. 2021, I'm ready for you though. Coming for you. Peace, 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 peace.